Hello students, this is Uma Miss. I welcome you all in the first revision video of English grammar. Through this video, I would help you to revise your English grammar portion for your unit test 2, which is going to be commence very soon. So, let's get started. So, as you can see here that these topics we are going to revise. Okay, now let's first talk about subject and predicate. Start this topic with some examples. Okay, for example, if I write here Lata lives in Bangalore. Okay, Lata lives in Bangalore. So now in this sentence, who is performing the action? Before that, let's identify that what is verb in this sentence. So lives is a verb in this sentence, and who lives in Bangalore? Lata lives in Bangalore. Okay, so here Lata is subject. So what is subject? So a subject is a part of a sentence that, yes, it is a part of a sentence that tell us that what or whom the sentence is about. Okay, it tells us that who does the action or who is performing the action. So what is subject? So subject is the noun or pronoun. Yes, students, please remember that subject can either be a noun or pronoun. Okay, that tell us in the sentence about something. Okay, subject is the part of a sentence about which the sentence tell us something. Okay, now what is the remaining part over here? What is this part of sentence is called? This part of sentence is called predicate. Okay, predicate tells something about the subject. Yes, this part of the sentence tells you something about the subject. Okay, so what is predicate? Predicate is a part of a sentence that tells us something about the subject, and the predicate always contains action word, or you can say verbs. Okay, predicates always consist of verbs which is done by the subject. Who perform verb? Who perform action? Subject performs action. Okay, so what is subject and what is predicate? So every complete sentence contains two parts. What are those two parts? The first part is called subject and the second part is called the predicate. The subject is what or whom the sentence is about. Yes, the subject is the part of a sentence, okay, about which the whole sentence is, whereas the predicate tells something about the subject. It tells us that what the subject is doing or what the subject is all about. It means it describes or it tells or it gives information about the subject. Okay, and a predicate always contain what? It contain verbs with it, which is done by the, which is performed by the subject. Is it clear, students? I hope it is clear to you all what is subject and what is predicate. Okay, let's see some example. Okay, now here as you can see, in the following sentence the predicate is enclosed in braces like this, and while the subject is highlighted. Okay, so in this sentence, if you take the first sentence, have a look on the first sentence. Judy runs. Okay, so first of all, identify verb here. What is verb in this sentence? Runs. Okay, this is the action word. Who runs? If you make question, who runs? Okay, so what answer you will get? Judy. So this Judy is subject, whereas this runs is a verb, or the second part of the sentence, that is predicate. Let's take one more example. Judy and her dog run on the beach every morning. Okay, so in the second sentence, what is verb here? Run. Okay, so if you make question, who run on the beach? Who run on the beach every morning? So answer will be Judy and her dog. Okay, so this Judy and her dog become the subject, and these type of subject, when there is more than two or more subject who perform the same action, who perform a verb, that is known as compound subject. Okay, what it is called? It is called compound subject. When there is a verb which is performed by two or more subject, then the verb has a compound subject. Is it clear, student? That is called compound subject. Now, how will you identify a subject in a sentence? By placing a question, who or what. Okay, when you make question by using interrogative word who or what, okay, plus verb, then in that case the answer which you will get, that becomes the subject. Is it clear? So I think it is clear to you all that what is subject and what is predicate. Subject and predicate are the part of a sentence where the subject is the noun or pronoun, okay, and that tells us that who or what the sentence is about. Okay, and the predicate tells what the subject does, or it also tells us something about the subject. And predicate always contains an action word that is done by the subject, isn't it? Now, here are some exercises. As you can see, identify the subject and predicate in the following sentences. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to identify what? Subject and predicate in these all sentences. Okay, let's look one by one and we will have a practice of it. Okay, so the first sentence is, the sun was shining brightly. Okay, so what you need to do? First you have to identify verb. What is verb here? Yes, was shining. Okay, so what is shining brightly? What answer you will get? Yes, the sun is shining brightly. So the sun here is subject, whereas the remaining part, was shining brightly, is the predicate. Okay, let's see the next example. The dogs were barking loudly. Okay, so what is verb in this sentence? First, always identify verb first. So here verb is, yes, here verb is were barking. Okay, now if you arise a question, what? Who were barking loudly? Okay, so what answer you will get? Yes, dogs were barking loudly. So the dogs here, the dogs is are the subject, whereas were barking loudly is predicate. The pretty girl was wearing a blue frock. Again, in this sentence, as you can easily now identify that the pretty girl is the subject, whereas was wearing a blue frock is the predicate. Now many of you may confuse that how these articles are also subject. Yes, these articles are here describing or modifying nouns. Okay, so in this case describers or modifiers as well as that particular noun, they both will together called subject, and these type of subjects are known as complete subject. Okay, I have already explained you in the class also. These type of subjects are known as complete subject. When any noun or pronoun which comes with modifier or any describing word, then that complete word, okay, this complete word will be known as subject. Now next here is my younger brother serves in the army. Okay, so what is verb in this sentence? Serves. Okay, now my younger brother serves in the army. Who serves in the army? What question you will arise? Who serves in the army? Okay, so what answer you are going to get? My younger brother, not simply brother. Here there is two modifier. First is younger and the second one is my. So this whole group of word will be known as subject, and these type of subject is known as what it is called? Yes, very good, complete subject. Okay, now next, the man and his wife were working in their garden. Now again, were working is a verb. Okay, so who is working in the garden? Who were working in the garden? The man and his wife. So this whole part will be called subject, because here it is compound subject, because one work is done by more than one subject. So in that case, this type of subject is known as compound subject, or it is also known as complex subject. Yes, when there is more than one or when there is more than two subject, then it is known as compound subject. So the man and his wife is called subject, whereas were working in the garden will be known as predicate. Now let's see the next one. My mother and my aunt are trained classical dancers. Now here in this sentence, the sentence is this, if you divide this sentence in two parts, my mother and my aunt is the first part, and the second part will be are trained classical dancer. So this part means are trained classical dancer is saying something about the subject. Okay, this part of the sentence is talking something or is telling you something about the noun. So this part, are trained classical dancer, will be known as here predicate. Okay, and my mother and my aunt are two noun, and these two noun will be known as subject. Okay, so here don't get confused that there is no verb. Yes, of course there is a verb. Here are is verb. You have to understand the sentence. Here there is not any action is performed, but here this part is talking something about the subject. This part is telling you something about someone. So that someone, who is that someone? My mother and my aunt, it is subject, whereas are trained classical dancer is predicate. Okay, so this is how you have to identify that which part of a sentence is subject and which part of a sentence is the predicate. Now you don't have to wait for me. Now if you see in this sentence, here you is performing that action. Okay, because that you pronoun here is waiting for someone, so you is the subject, whereas don't have to wait for me is predicate. Okay, we will no longer tolerate this. Okay, so here again, once again, as you can see, we is subject, whereas will no longer tolerate this is the predicate. Okay, so this is how you can identify the subject and predicate in a sentence. So I hope it is very clear to you, student, and it is very easy also to identify that which part of a sentence is subject and which part of a sentence is predicate. It's very easy. Now next one, the little tree was covered with needles instead of leaves. Okay, so in this sentence, this part of the sentence is the information about the little tree. Okay, so if you arise a question, what was covered with needles instead of leaves, so what is the answer of that question? Yes, the little tree. So the little tree is the subject, whereas was covered with needles instead of leaves is called predicate. Okay, now take the last question. A rich merchant was passing by the shoemaker's window. Okay, so now if you see here, was passing, this is the verb, this is the action which is performed by whom? Yes, this is performed by a rich merchant. So rich merchant is subject. What kind of subject it is? Yes, it is complete subject, because what I said, complete subject includes modifier or the describing word plus noun. Okay, modifier plus noun or pronoun, it is known as complete subject. Okay, it means that complete subject never consists of one word, it always comes in more than one word or phrase. Okay, and what will be the remaining part? Was passing by the shoemaker's window, it is predicate. Okay, what it is called? It is called predicate. So hope you have understood what is subject, what is predicate, and how you can identify subject and predicate in the following sentences. Now have a look on the answers. Yes, so the sun is subject, was shining brightly is predicate. Second one, the dogs is a subject, where barking loudly is predicate. Yes, so our answer is correct. The pretty girl is the subject, where wearing a blue frock is predicate. So this part is telling you something about the subject. My younger brother is a subject, it is complete subject. Okay, keep it in mind, it is complete subject, whereas serves in the army, it is predicate, because this part is telling that what he is doing. The man and his wife, okay, the man and his wife is subject, whereas were working in their garden is the predicate. So man and his wife is a compound subject, keep it in mind, because there is two subject, or when there is two or more subject in a sentence, that is called compound subject. And were working in their garden, what it is? It is called predicate. Yes, my mother and my aunt, again it is compound subject, are trained classical dancers. So here there is not any action performed, but this part of the sentence is giving information or telling something about the subject. Okay, you is subject, it is simple subject, because it is only a pronoun. Don't have to wait for me. So when I was teaching you in the class, I have told you that this subject is of three types: simple, compound and complete. So simple sentence, simple subject, as you can see, a you, we, means a noun or a pronoun. But if I talk about complete subject, means when it comes with any modifier, and whereas when I tell you about compound subject, means when there is more than one subject, like the man and his wife, then my mother and my aunt. So these all are the examples of compound subject, isn't it? Now next, as you can see, yes, so next one is we. Yes, we is simple subject and will no longer tolerate this as simple predicate. The little tree, what kind of subject it is? Yes, it is the complete subject, whereas was covered with needles instead of leaf is a predicate. Then at last, a rich man is a complete subject, and was passing by the shoemaker's window is a simple predicate. So this is how you can identify subject and predicate in a sentence. So I hope student, this exercise is very much helpful for you to revise your first topic of English grammar, and I request you all to please note down this exercise as well as this small notes, because you have already prepared the note. What you need to do, you have to revise it twice. Okay, so write down these all questions in your copy, write down this exercise in your copy, in your notebook, neat and clean, and learn it. Okay, whether it's better to understand, not to learn, better to understand it, because that will definitely going to help you in answering the questions during the examinations. Okay students, I hope it is clear to you. Thank you.